If you read what's out of the New York Times, it's such a dishonest newspaper. It's such garbage. The New York Times is scum. They're bad people. They're sick.
Donald Trump said Monday that he plans to file a $15 billion lawsuit against the New York Times. It comes a week after he threatened to sue the paper over its reporting of a suggestive note and drawing he allegedly gave to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. The president has accused the newspaper of lying about him, his family, and businesses. He says it also spread falsehoods about Republican-led movements and ideologies, including his own Make America Great Again.
Today I have the great honor of bringing a $15 billion defamation and libel lawsuit against the New York Times, one of the worst and most degenerate newspapers in the history of our country, becoming a virtual mouthpiece for the radical left Democrat Party. I view it as the single largest illegal campaign contribution ever. Their endorsement of Kamala Harris was actually put dead center on the front page of the New York Times, something heretofore unheard of. The Times has engaged in a decades-long method of lying about your favorite president, me, my family, business, the America First movement, MAGA, and our nation as a whole. I am proud to hold this once respected rag responsible, as we are doing with the fake news networks such as our successful litigation against George Slopadopoulos, ABC, Disney, and 60 Minutes, CBS, Paramount, who knew that they were falsely smearing me through a highly sophisticated system of document and visual alteration, which was, in effect, a malicious form of defamation and thus settled for record amounts. They practice this long-term intent and pattern of abuse which is both unacceptable and illegal. The New York Times has been allowed to freely lie, smear, and defame me for far too long, and that stops now. The suit is being brought in the great state of Florida. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again.
Trump said the suit would be filed in Florida, but offered no further details.
If you read what's out of the New York Times, it's such a dishonest newspaper. It's such garbage. It's, it used to be called all the news that's fit to print. Well, it's all the news that's not fit to print. They have fake sources, or they don't have sources. I think they make most of it up. But this was a made-up story by the New York Times. I call it the failing. It's a failing newspaper. It's failing. CNN is scum. MSDNC is scum. The New York Times is scum. They're bad people. They're sick.
The New York Times did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the case.